I've seen something today, folks, that I feel it's well worth a visit. If you get the chance, if you watch the channel and you get the chance, go and have a look at it. Seen it on YouTube. Now, I thought it was new to YouTube. It's only as I've watched it, I realised it was on there 6 days ago, but it'd never been sent to my feed. It only appeared in my, like an inbox or whatever it would be today. And it was Robert De Niro. Now, I know a lot called De Niro. You know, when they have him on the old talk shows, I believe he gives very little away, has very little to say. He's very, very hard work. But as an actor, he's one of the greatest we've ever seen. I mean, I personally love him. Always have done. One of my favourite actors of all time. I think he's fantastic. But he was on the TV, on the old YouTube. As I say, I seen it today. It was actually done 6 days ago. Similarly, he's done some kind of speech there in that there US of A. And during the speech, he's really lambasted. He's really had a pop at Donald Trump. I think I'd read in the past that he's not a fan of the Dons, but I hadn't really remembered this. But he's having a right go. And I mean a right go. But the speech that he actually wanted to put out there was actually heavily doctored. And I mean heavily doctored. The first third of the speech, he's actually talking about awards and so on and so forth in the speech. But for the first third, he gets into politics and he gets into the Don, gets right into the Don's ribs. And it turns out, when it's been shown, when it's been broadcast, all of this has been edited out, all been cut out. So he's appeared at this thing a few days since, and he's reread the speech in its original format. But luckily, he'd saved it all on his phone, so he's reading off his mobile phone. And he said, look, I did a speech the other day, blah, 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 blah. It came out. I was really annoyed. And when I say annoyed, I mean really annoyed. He said, it'd been censored massively. He said, but while I've got this platform now, I'd like to reread it to you. And you see him there reading off his mobile phone, and I thought, oh my God, you really don't like the Don, do you? Unbelievable. Tell you what, the Don's lucky he's not seen De Niro in his Travis Bickle period. I think it was Travis Bickle. He'd blow him away, man. He'd have done with him good style, I'll tell you. Oh, aye. The Robert De Niro from the old Taxi Driver Mean Streets era, yeah, he would have put the Don in the box, I think. Doesn't like him at all. Really doesn't like him. But more than that, he doesn't like being censored. And I understood where he's coming from. Whether you're a supporter of the Dons or not, many are, just as many definitely aren't, you should have a right to speak. The old free speech, isn't that what America's all been about for many a year? Same as this country. In the Great Britain, we're supposed to have free speech. I'm not saying we all get it in either country, to be honest with you, but we're supposed to have it. That's supposed to be what we fought for and required, requested and been given. But yeah, he wasn't happy enough. If you get the chance to watch it, folks, go and re-watch it. Robert De Niro having a pop at Donald Trump, and it was at an awards ceremony. I think it was Gotham Awards or something to do with Gotham. I don't know what that's all about. I'd all over my head, that bit. But I thought it was fantastic. But no, old Bobby was absolutely insistent that we heard the speech in its entirety. And we did. And it was a Bobby Dazzler. Oh, it was all right. It was the old speech. I liked it. And I thought, I'll tell you what, De Niro, it's good that you put your head above the parapet, whether your views are right or wrong, because they'll be right in some people's eyes and wrong in the others. It's good that you've got the courage of your convictions and you want it out there. But more importantly, you make sure it gets out there because they doctored you. You're not having it. And rightly so. I think you're absolutely spot on there, De Niro. Spot on.